with media, it doesn't directly, or you never feel the direct sale, but it keeps your name out there, and that's crucial. Your name out there makes your product easier to sell. The most important part when dealing with media is make sure that it helps your company, because with media comes a lot of burnout. You will get, and media stations are competitive. You will get featured on the first station A on Monday, station B wants you on Wednesday, station C wants you on Friday and Saturday, station A wants you to come back on Monday the next week. So you have to be really careful and make sure that you do not burn out, in terms of you don't get to a station and you're like, I sell greenhouses, and you will get tired of the story. And the worst thing is that after going to 3 stations and not getting any hard sale, you get to know that it's more than that. Media just gets your name out there. You still need to do the hard work. Media does no convincing. Media it's just like having a poster written aluminum greenhouses. No one will buy a greenhouse from that. They will still have to come to your office. You will still have to get to them. You will still have to see how you will package your products to meet the expectations. So media is awesome. You should not shy away from media. Definitely get into media, but do it with restraint. Let it not eat into your company time. Let it not overwhelm you. You will get the attention. So we've had local media attention, local media stations. It's been good because it really builds the appetite for greenhouse farming, and being young guys, it gets the crowd interested. So for the local media has been really influential in building your customer base, building your reach. You get to a meeting and guys already know greenhouses. They already know aluminum greenhouses. They know that you did this and this.
When we started out, of course, everyone gets excited about media. So the things we've said here today, majority of them we failed terribly, then we learn from them, do it the right way. So even with media, when we had NTV come here, so we were down here, MLab. When we had them come here, we were just excited just because we just wanted to be on the media. But over time we learned, what are we gaining out of this media?
Yeah.
So we started asking ourselves, how do we do it best? So we actually started, every time we have an interview from NTV or KTN, we start asking ourselves, what are the things that we want to say to the public? So as much as they will ask their questions, we will always push our agenda. We know the things that we want people to hear. So if you look at our TV interviews or radio, there's normally a particular focus that we are based on the audience that listens to that channel. So if it's NTV, for example, we will tend to talk more about the counties and the dashboard. It's because we know that's where our revenues come from. So if we just get excited about just being in the media, speak about our innovation, how mothers benefit from it, and you don't want the end users to pay, or you don't want people to register through that channel, then it's a different. If you go to radio, you want people to register. So normally we speak a lot about how do you register. So you will hear us repeating like 3 times, how do you register to Total Health? So as much as, yes, you have your own way, they have their questions, which they've said they're going to ask you. You have your own things that you want to push out there. And it was out of experience.
Our approach initially has been through social media and through the adverts, paid adverts on social media, through brochures, through hard sales, through cooperatives. If you are able to get some sort of funding in the initial stages, invest in a callback feature. Because one thing that is really hard when doing media is that you're giving out your landline, that is a 7-digit number, your mobile phone, that is an 8-digit number. If you had a feature like text greenhouse to 221 to get more information, it will be really easier with media. But the problem, such systems at that stage were really expensive for us. And the same thing, you're minimizing costs. So we just used our name. So our name sold us a lot. And then after that, follow up through social media. It gets your logo in people's mind, but you still have to do the hard work. You need to sell your product. You need to get into people's offices. You need to do your hard sales. Do visits over the next 1 month. Do a training in a specific county, and they will get the platform to tell you what they want. Because the urban and the peri-urban user will be able to look you up on Google straight away, get your contacts off a Facebook page, get your contacts off your website, do an inquiry off your website, do that. But the rural farmer will need you there. We need you to explain to them.